Okay, this tape, blue belt tape for Pitbull Jiu-Jitsu, we're going to cover basic first phase self-defense techniques. Punch, grab, and kick defense techniques. First, we're going to go over the 5 grabbing techniques that we teach. Variations of that can go on forever, but these are the 5 basic ones that you have to learn first. First one is a single lapel grab. We'll do this from both angles so you see all of it. This is basically called the arm bar. And what you want to do is you want to be up to the shoulder. This arm can be like this. This arm can be like this. Either way, it does not matter. If you want to mess with the wrist, if he's giving you a hard time, down here you can twist around the wrist to loosen him up, or here for more cranking power. What we're doing at the first, as soon as he grabs, I take a small step forward with my left foot, palm strike and knee to the groin at the same time. You cannot block both of them. Then this hand comes down and grabs. I grab the thumb in between his index finger and his thumb, and I grab the knife hand edge of his hand with these fingers here. I take a step straight back with the right foot. I turn, I squeeze him in, I kick my left leg out, and drop. Scoot up, have the wrist, or here. You'll see it better when we go on the other side. Make sure your legs are spread apart somewhat once you're down there. Okay. Or here. All you're doing is reach around and grab your other arm. Lean into it, apply pressure. He still wrestles with you, so get up here, get on the wrist, and you have a wrist lock back up. And when you're going in, make sure your head's down a little bit. Just to cover, just in case he wants to try to throw a punch with that hand. You're covered up there just a little bit. Step back. Now, this is what you want to try to do. As you're squeezing this arm down, then fall. You don't want to go like squeeze, then fall. It's like it should blend together. Okay, last time, do a little bit quicker. You notice I get way up on his shoulders. The next technique, number 2, is called guillotine. It's a choke. Before I get into it, on the last technique we did only a single lapel. That same technique can be done both single and double lapel. Basically, you just go between the arms with a palm strike and knee to the groin. This one, basically, we're just going to cover all your basic grabbing techniques and give you one variation as after you learn locks and your throws and stuff like that, add them on with it too as well. This is when a guy grabs you and he intends to punch you as soon as he grabs you. He's pulling you in to punch you. Okay? Okay, now what we're doing there is he grabs and punches. I step in to dissipate the force of the punch. If possible, I can throw a headbutt at the same time, slamming my head in. Then I want to come down and hook the arm, slam with the elbow, right up under the chin. And this hand wraps around and pushes, pulling into round knee kick. Setting this foot down, I wrap, keeping him off balance. I step back with the left leg. I'm trying to get my groin as far away from this hand as possible until I get this choke set in. Okay, one more time this way. In. Not only that, so if I miss the block, the first thing he would do is give me a headlock. I'd rather be put in a headlock than pushed upside the head. Headbutt. Your elbow. Push, round knee. This can be into the leg, it can be in the groin, this can be in the body, and necessary, the face. Then step back and there's a choke. I'm using my side as a base for that technique. Let's go around this side. foot down, his foot steps back, lock and shoulder. I'll go, basically I'm showing you the different targets with the knee. You can easily just take that technique to there if you just want to punish the person. I mean, it's simple, that's simple enough. Come here. Just keep kneeing until he goes. Just don't stop kneeing until he goes down. Okay? One more time. It's called super repetition. Anytime you have a person in a position to where you can hit him with something without changing, make it easier for you, that's very good. That's part of Pitbull Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, the next grab technique, we're going with a bear hug. Bear hugs are pretty easy things. A lot of people really don't get them into. If they do, more than likely they're wanting to throw you to the ground. They're not wanting to sit there and squeeze you to death with it, unless the guy's just great, a lot bigger than you. Bear hugs is just not that really prominent in street fighting situation. This one we're going to do with the arms free. There's several different things that you can do with the arms pinned. We're not going to cover that. We're just going to show you some. Basically, when you do it here, they basically want to pick you up, throw you down to the ground or whatever, and you're trying to stop that before it happens. Okay? As soon as he grabs you, hit, knee, reach, and kick. Okay? I'll show you what I'm doing on the other side after I do this a couple times slowly. As soon as he grabs, I take a small step back, hit the head in a scissor-like fashion. I'll show you the strike on the other side. I'm kneeing him in the groin. This leg hooks, sweeps it outside, groin kick with the heel. I'm going to give you a slight variation as well with this on the other side. Okay? As soon as he grabs, I take a small step back, scissor the head with this pressure point strike that I'm doing right now on the other side, which you can't see just yet. Knee to the groin. I hook the leg, sweep it, kick to the leg. Okay? Let's go on this side. And now you'll see the strike that I'm doing. And it is a strike. Bang! I'm hitting the thumb right on the side of the throat. And a ridge hand right on the neck. Pushing the head into it. Knee strike, hook, throw, and kick. Okay, a very good follow-up for this. It's the super repetition principle. This is a hit. I'm jamming the thumb into the throat. I knee, I hook, I throw. As soon as I kick this, stomp the leg. Take his base out from under him so he can't get up the punch. Just keep stomping it. Keep stomping it until he cannot get up. We have a pressure point right between the groin and the knee. You want to try to dig your heel in there. Remember, you're going to have shoes on. It's going to make it that much better. Okay? This is like a palm strike to the ear. Hook, sweep, kick, stomp. Okay? Just keep stomping. Last time. I'm going to dig that heel right in there. There's that pressure point. Okay? Okay, number 4. Now we cover the rear bear hugs. We're going to do this one with the arms pinned. If somebody grabs you from behind, yeah, a lot of times we'll try to pin your arms. So we're trying to give you the most obvious, simple, basic self-defense techniques. Pitbull Jiu-Jitsu, let me explain this, is more along the lines for second phase fighting. Although we do teach first phase fighting, which is what this is, and your weapon defense, club, knife, and gun. But its main focus is number 2 phase fighting. What I suggest is use your Pitbull Jiu-Jitsu for that and have a traditional martial arts system to back up Pitbull Jiu-Jitsu for first phase fighting. These are just basic, simple self-defense techniques. As you're going to see, all of them are very basic, very simple. This probably being one of the more hard ones, especially for the uke or the faller. Okay, whenever you're ready. Okay. What we're doing there is we're stepping around the leg. As soon as I feel him grab, I'm stepping around behind, chopping or elbow in the groin. It's according to his size. I hook the legs, Straighten up. Side kick or stomp kick to the face, to the body, to the groin. You pick your target. Just go to stomping. Don't be fancy. Just get it over with. It's here. Elbow. Okay. Here or here. It's according to how big the person is. Face, throat, solar plex, central nervous system, down between the legs of the groin. You have one leg or both. Just try to control at least one of the legs. Okay, let's go this way one time. Now, lifting up. Josh here is don't weigh as much as me. Always remember the principles of lifting. Lift with your legs, not your arms. It's a lot easier. Now, always make sure when you stomp or kick, hit with the heel. The most powerful part. Okay. Okay, the last grab self-defense technique is now we're going to get into the headlock. Very, very common in the street. This one is a very good one, works very well. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to be doing it safely with my training partner, and then I'm going to show you actually how you want to try to do it in the street. It's a little bit different for safety reasons. You get it close enough that I don't think you'll have any problem remembering what it is that you're supposed to do when the time comes if somebody does put a headlock on you. Okay, we're going to do this a few different angles here. We'll start on this side first. Okay, grab. You're going to be locking the arms, you're punching him in the face once you get him down. You won't be able to see it right now, but once we go to the other angle, let's go this slowly. What I want to do is I'm grabbing around the back, I step around to the inside of his leg with my right leg, and I'm grabbing onto his leg. And all I do is fall, throw. I want to lock this arm so I can punch him at will. Okay? I get in my punches after the slam before it's over. One more time this way. I grab, I go around, throw, and punch. Okay? Let's go this way. There around the waist. This is what I'm doing. Got this arm hook, got an arm lock. I just straighten up, trapping that arm, punching to the face. Okay, now since we're on the side, this side. I'll show you what I'm talking about. One is you're not going to grab the leg, you're punching to the groin, and you're lifting them up with the groin. That's what I'm talking about. You grab the leg for safety, and I'll actually you punch to the groin and just roll over with that punch. You do not stop. You can also grab the groin and squeeze and do the same step. You will always come over in this position. Control the hand, you got elbows to the rib. Everything that you want to do from that position. This is the last time. Okay, the next section of video we're going to cover is sweeps, reaps, and throws. Before I go any farther, I want to apologize as far as yellow belt's concerned. I said there was 5 sweeps, reaps, and throws. There's 5 sweeps and reaps and 1 throw, so there was 6 in all for yellow belt. There is only 5, period, for green belt. You've got the hip throw, headlock hip throw, shoulder throw, rear lever throw, and the forward leg reap. That's the ones that you want to go over with this, okay? The first one being the hip throw. Basically, you're going to do this in 2 different fashions. We're going to do it just to learn the throw itself, and then you're going to learn it in a self-defense type manner. Okay? Crossing, if you want to cross step. You don't want to step straight into the center, you don't want to step straight forward, but you want to cross step grabbing the shoulder, the elbow, and around the hip. Okay? That is your first step, hugging this arm in. Then this foot spins around, bending your knees because you want your center lower than his. And you complete your throw. Palm strike, always a good thing to do just to get you into that mode of striking him as soon as he hits the ground. Okay? You want to do your cross step, grab, hook the arm, spin, drop. Complete the throw, palm strike, having a hold of the arm at all times. Okay? Let's go 2 ways, 2 times this way. Okay? You want to do your cross step. Grab, hook, down low, spinning the foot around. Palm strike. Cross step, grab, hook, turn, throw, palm strike. Basically what you're doing is getting a double whammy anytime you do that palm strike. You throw him, his head hits the ground, you palm strike him and make him bounce his head again. All right, now what we're going to go over is the hook punch using the hip throw. Okay? Stepping in, there's your headbutt, turn, throw, and down. So basically what we're doing is damaging him with a headbutt as he comes in, then you do your hip throw. Bam, headbutt, this arm comes around, hook this arm in, spin, throw, palm strike. This way. Slow down. Headbutt, grab, hook in, turn, throw, palm strike. One more time slow. Bang, ram that head, getting down low, right into the face. Hook, down, spin, throw, and palm strike. Okay? That's number 1. Number 2 is the headlock hip throw. It's basically the same thing, except for grabbing around the waist, we're using the head to help us out. You do your same cross step, grabbing the arm. This time you go around the head and squeeze it in tight. This is in tight too. Throw and lock. Okay, one more time. I do my cross step, I grab, I spin around, I grab, throw, and I palm strike. This way. I do my cross step in, grab, hook around, and I do my throw, palm strike. Okay? Easy enough, just basically where the right arm goes is the difference. Now you basically do the same exact thing. It's over here. You do the same exact thing against an attack. We'll use the hook punch again. Okay? Bang. There's your throw. The only difference is the headlock. Okay? This way. Okay, the next one that we're going to go over is the shoulder throw, or one arm shoulder throw, or half shoulder throw. Okay, we're going to do this both in a learning manner, which is the first way that you want to learn it, and then in a self-defense type mode. Okay? You do that same cross step throughout. Okay, grabbing the arm. This arm hits up underneath the armpit, just like this. When you grab the arm, spinning this foot around, spinning over. Complete your throw, step out, and there's your palm strike again. Okay, do your cross step, grab the arm, hit up underneath, spin around, throw, and palm strike. Okay. Cross step, grab the arm, hit, height, down, throw, and palm strike. One more time. Okay. Now, offensively, a good way to practice this, and the first way I like to try to teach it, is off a double lapel grab. Okay. When you grab, you do your headbutt. You come down, hit this arm comes underneath. Put your throw, and then palm strike. Remember in yellow belt, when he pulls you in, grab, headbutt. This arm comes down, this arm crashes down, you hook the arm, put your throw, and palm strike. Okay? Headbutt. Down. Your throw, and there's your palm strike. One more time. Okay. Okay, that's the third one. Now we're going to go into the rear lever throw. And how we want to practice this one, basically I'll show you what it is. It's a very simple, easiest throw there is to learn. Anytime you grab from the rear, whether it's the shoulders, the hair, face, the eyes, and basically do that. That is your throw. It's easy, you'll learn right off the bat. This is the best unbalancing posture for the person. It's being behind him, jumping up in there and yanking him down to the ground. Simple as that. You want more damage? Way to practice it, you want to keep your elbows in, but just when you throw him down, you drop him on your knee there. Whether it's on the face, the shoulders, hair, whatever. Okay? You have to do it very slowly though. Okay? Here, keeping the elbows in, of course you wouldn't have them in combat. You're basically your partner down without hurting them with it. Okay? Now to practice this technique, we do this with a crossing side kick. So basically the two things that we're practicing now, we're practicing stop hitting and we're practicing the rear lever throw. Okay? Let's see, forward just a little bit farther. Stop this way. Okay. Step, grab, throw. Simple as that. Another way. Here, grab the head, yank him down. Okay, another variation. Kick, grab, drop him on your knee. A lot of different ways to go about doing this. As you can see, this is a perfect technique for it because of this knocks him right back, his back right to you. Grab into the eyes. Use the eyes like a bowling ball. Just dig fingers in the eyes. Drop down. Okay. Last time. Simple as that. Okay, that was the rear lever throw. Last one that we're going to go over is the forward leg reap. It's a very, very painful one and dangerous one, so practice this one very slowly at first. Now we're going to practice this in a learning fashion first. We're going to step forward, grab the arm, and put this arm on top of this arm, spin around, sweep the leg out in front of him. Okay? It should be down in that fashion. Okay? Step forward, grab the arm. This arm goes here, this foot goes back, Reap. He's down on the ground. Okay? You're doing a scissor action with the arms at the same time you're reaping that leg forward. Okay? Here, here, here. Okay? Forward leg reap. Let's go this way. Stepping forward, grabbing right around the elbow. Spin, turn. Reap. That's your technique. Okay? Okay. Okay, now practicing this technique in a more of a combat fashion, we'll have the guy throw a left jab. We'll go to some jabs on this one and practice that in that fashion. Remembering the trapping that we did in yellow belt. That's another thing that I needed to go over is we did it all right side. Now for green belt, you want to practice your trapping. We did it against the right jab. While you're still in your left or your right lead, you want him to throw left jabs at you and do exactly the same thing. Okay? All right. There's your punch. There's your technique. And another thing, remembering the finishing locks, how I did that in yellow belt, you do the same things with these throws. All the finishing ground techniques that we did, you practice. There's your scissor shoulder lock, your chicken wing, your step across body and choke. Okay? We're using trapping now. Push trap, there's a punch, spin around, leg out. Here's this lock. Here's this lock. Okay? Very painful. Okay? You want to add more to it? Weaken that leg up with a knee as you step around here. Okay? Practice all your techniques. No matter what it is that you do, practice them. Okay? Okay? Very painful, very difficult thing to do. Okay?